water's a dangerous place, as you might agree, Greg. As a sailor myself as well, I recognise the dangers. It's a place for, like, you can enjoy, but it's also, it can take lives. So you always have to keep that in the back of your mind.
I think personally it's something that people don't really give much regard to. So they'll come out, they know the water's a danger, but they don't really consider what danger's there until it's too late and you're in trouble.
I've them wooden things that stick out. I've been clinging to one of them before though, like because the tide's been going out and I had to get dragged in by my mate.
Just seeing him, I had to go pull him out. It's quite scary actually because it was serious.
Honestly, I think stories is probably one of the most effective ways to go, because if you're hearing it from someone else, it becomes a lot more real.
I can imagine the influence of alcohol would affect people jumping in. Like there's a bridge there, there's an open scene right there. But
when it's this hot, you might just jump in anyway.
If I'd had a couple of beers, you know, I'd be up for jumping in. So yeah,
especially on a day like this.
On a day like this, yeah.
I hadn't really heard of Respect the Water until I'd seen the ton of water, but I went home and researched it a bit, and the website is really clear and really well organised.
I'm guessing it's a campaign for to make more awareness about the water and its dangers.
I did see the Respect the Water campaign over there, and I was just reading it, actually wondering what that was. So I was reading about it, and in some of the stuff on there about the pressure and the force of actual water and could you fight against it. Think twice before doing something idiotic and trying to challenge the river, because I'm sure there'll only be one winner.
It brings my attention straight away because it's got bold writing. I have seen it, I definitely have seen it before.
You're saying that not everyone can be saved in it, like the lifeguards, they can't do everything, can they?
It's something interesting, it looks interesting, and when you go over it, the messaging on the ton of water are pretty, like, it makes you think about the water.
Treat water with respect, not everyone can be saved. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Gives me kind of the sense of unease.
I think it'd probably be a movie poster.
With regards to the cinema, last week watching Star Trek, and it's numerous times I've seen it obviously, but there's ads where it's like it's first person and it's kind of simulating drowning.
Personally, with working in the train station and the amount of people that do come through, they could have more signage there and in the bus station as well for holiday makers.
Take it just from the seafront to the central town, where you have bigger groups of people, not just people who have come just for the beach.
I think there should be more advertisement of it, like more lessons in school especially.
It's absolutely up to me putting funding into education, because like it's little things like that, because kids pick it up, it sticks to them for life. Like if you're even with like we have in Irish schools, it's literally about a week's module, but it's just about cycling.
I think there's a lot of ads about cycling, not a lot about water safety.
I think social media is a good way to raise awareness of all this stuff as well. I think it's basically, you've got to find where your audience lives, so for younger audiences like Twitter and Facebook, just trying to push the message out across there is probably a great start.
I think, one, they need to have signs. Just before you go to the beach, maybe like right here or something, just a sign like be careful of this, this and this. So people are aware that now they're going to be going into this.
It's bold media they need, don't they, to make sure that people see it, it's visual and it's in your face.
I think that's a lot of misunderstanding that people do sometimes have. If they can swim, they'll be fine, but the Respect the Water campaign is all about teaching you that it's not.